Hey guys, what's up? Tom Short Guy here. Happy New Year everyone. Hope you have an amazing time. I'm not going to be cliche and do like a year in the life for me, because while I'm not a big enough YouTuber to do that, and two, I was like, everyone's probably going to be doing that. 2018 overall has been a very good year. Don't get me wrong, it's had its good moments, it's had its bad moments, but that's just life in general. The good far outweighs the bad, not going to lie, which is always a positive. I've done some really cool things this year, like looking back from the start to where I am now. It's been a bit of a roller coaster year. Like, not gonna lie, there has been some times where it's been a bit tough this year. I've slugged it out. I've only just really tried to get back into doing videos and stuff, because for a long time it was like I wasn't in the right mental state to do it, I guess, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that obviously I don't air on social media and stuff, but sometimes it was just hard to sort of get in front of the camera, and I was like, nah, not gonna half-ass a video, because there's no point. It's been a good year 2018. It's gone like that. Can't believe it's like New Year. I don't know where the freaking time's gone, man. I've done some cool things this year. I've been to a lot of conventions this year. Met some awesome actors. Brilliant memories made. Good times with friends and stuff. Family, obviously, family's family. Sometimes you love them, sometimes you hate them, sometimes you argue, blah blah blah. All the things that I set out to do this year I've done, which is quite cool, because in 2017 I had a list of stuff to do and I didn't do half of them. I feel personal achievement in the sense that I've done what I set out to do in terms of little personal goals. It was things like get a new job, which I managed to do, find somewhere to live, so I'm actually moving out February and March, so I'm going to have a new space to do a lot more filming, which is ace. And there was little things like doing different things this year, trying out new stuff as well. I feel like this year, for me personally, I've grown a lot from the start of the year to the end of the year, but I feel like I'm a bit more wiser and I'm a bit more, I don't know what word you use really. I would say mature, but I'm not. I mean, I can be, but I'm not mature. I'm a big kid. I just think through stuff that I've gone through this year, or things that happen, like it's sort of built me as a strong. I mean, I'm quite a strong person anyway, I feel. But I just feel like the point I'm at now, I feel like headstrong. I'm in a good place right now. Because there's been times in the year where I was just so bummed out with stuff, like things weren't going the way I wanted it to do, and then I felt like I was sort of drowning. But luckily, persevered, kept going for it, and then stuff's like starting to fall into place now. So I think I'm at the best point I've been in a long time. I think for a good few years I've just not felt like me, if that makes sense. I mean, it's different on camera, because obviously on camera I put a face on stuff to entertain you lot. Yeah, there has been times this year where I've been I wouldn't say I've been depressed, but I have been a bit low. But I feel like now I'm in a good place now. I just thought, right, shit's not right, sit down and try and sort it. And I've had friends that have helped me do that, so shout out to all those that have actually helped this year. It's been a big help. Because obviously this year has definitely been the year for things like raising awareness of mental health, things like that. It's been a pretty crazy year. When you look at the news outlets, the media, and social media in particular, this year has been absolutely bonkers. The stuff that's happened this year is just mad. In terms of YouTube, there's been a lot of good stuff on YouTube this year. Obviously we had the YouTube Rewind, which some people liked, some people didn't. I'm split down the middle. I don't like it and I don't dislike it, so I'm sort of neutral on it really. It wasn't as good as previous years, but I feel like what they tried to achieve with YouTube Rewind this year was sort of equality and diversity, which they did. I feel like this year though, there was a lot of big events that happened within the YouTube community that wasn't included. Obviously you went the Wembley Cup matches, the Sidemen charity matches, the boxing, the YouTube boxing. So you had like KSI and Joe Weller, and then you had obviously KSI and Logan Paul, so they were quite big events. I mean, the Logan Paul KSI fight was the biggest amateur boxing event ever. It broke records that the UFC would have been proud of. People like frown at it and they're a bit like, oh my god, it's only YouTube. Yeah, it is only YouTube, but at the end of the day, I think after that event, people are going to sort of treat YouTube a bit more seriously. The fact that they pulled numbers that high, I mean, they sold out, what was it, Manchester Arena, 20,000 people, plus all the people that paid for the pay-per-view fight. Like, that's stuff that should have been in it, but maybe they'll do something like that next year. In terms of like YouTube as a whole, the platform's growing. It's definitely growing every year. Obviously, we've had a bit of controversy with certain YouTubers and things that have been going. I'm not going to go into that, because if you follow it like I do, you know the drama I'm referring to. It's weird, because when it comes to like New Year's Eve, like it's the end of the year, and you sort of don't want the year to end, but then you sort of reflect on yourself and you think, right, this was a good year, this is a bad year, and then you sort of think to next year. I'm looking forward to 2019 because I've got quite a few things happening next year. So I'm obviously like moving out, my 30th birthday, I'm going to Japan next year, which I've always wanted to do, so I cannot freaking wait to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to that country, so me and my friend are going there for like 10 days, so that is going to be sick. I suppose when it comes to rounding off 2018, it's been a fairly good year. Been moments when it's been a bit like, it's been tough times. sometimes, but that's just life. You go through it. It's like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. But I wouldn't say it's been a bad year. It's probably been a better year than, I don't know. Actually, no, 2017 was a pretty sick year, so I can't even knock that really. No, I've been quite lucky this year, things I've done really. I've been to like Heroes and Villains, I went to Birmingham Comic Con, like Collectomania, I went LFCC, I've been MCM, and I've met so many awesome actors this year. I've crossed a lot off my list this year. Heroes and Villains, I got to meet off the whole Arrow cast, which, holy shit balls, was just incredible. Like, meeting every single one of them was brilliant. And then, like, Collectomania, I got to meet Billy Boyd, who was Pippin Lord of the Rings, who's like, I've always wanted to meet him. So me and my friend went, we met him and he was just awesome. LFCs, I got to meet the Smallville, like, I met Tom Welling. Always wanted to meet Tom Welling, so that was like a sort of personal lifetime goal, if you will, just to meet the man behind Smallville. So that was an incredible experience meeting him actually. That was quite surreal. In fact, I was like watching him and I was like, shit, I just met Clark Kent. That was bizarre. So that was quite awesome. And then obviously MCM, I got to meet like Paul Bettany, Nolan North, which was just absolutely sick and it was surreal. And at the time you don't think about it, but then I was like, shit, I just met Vision. Like, it's just clicked like that. And then obviously we've had Christmas. Christmas was a good one this year. It's just, Christmas is weird because I love Christmas. Every year there's always massive build up and next thing you know, it's gone. It's just day over. It's weird. It's like after obviously it's New Year's Eve, come New Year's Day, everything's back to normal really. It's like from Christmas to New Year, it's a weird time because it's sort of like people have to go back to work and people aren't. I had to go back to work, so I feel like I'm stuck in some continuous time loop. I shouldn't be at work, but I am, and it's hard to get back into that routine when you're still in like Christmas mode, if you will. But it would be nice to get a bit of normality back. I mean, I love the Christmas season. It's one of my favourite holidays in the year. But after New Year, it's sort of like, right, I can get back on track now to what I should be doing, like trying to, you know, develop myself as a person, working on my YouTube, obviously working on my job, make sure I'm doing that well, and then obviously just make sure I'm being like good friend, brother, you know, relative, all that. Looking forward to seeing what 2019 brings, like with stuff that's planned and things that are going to be happening throughout the year, so that's going to be quite cool. The good thing of me moving out now is hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more consistent with content and videos now, because living at home's good, but then when you want to film stuff, if there's people in, you're a bit conscious, and like that's why I've only been lucky the last week to pump out all this content because I've had the house to myself, which has been quite nice. So I've got a lot of material stacked up that I'll be able to like plan when to and upload stuff, so that's gonna be quite good. I thought if I can bang out as much content as I can now, then I've got stuff to keep me going at least for a couple of months, maybe a bit longer. Thing is, like, people do this whole new year, new me. Man, I don't do that shit. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to be the same person you were a year ago. So I don't do the whole New Year's resolution crap. Like, there's stuff I want to do, but it's not like, oh, I'm going to be a new person. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to be the same person you was like a week ago. Do you know what I mean? I think for me, 2019 is going to be more about developing, obviously, my platform, like my channel, working on that a lot more. Going to try and tackle podcasting. I might give that a go. That's like a goal to try. And then I'm going to try streaming as well on Twitch. At the end of the day, your life is what you make it. There's none of this New Year's resolution crap. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to wait till New Year. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me personally, I would rather just like actually speak louder than words. That's the only way I can really put that into words, really. Don't know what I'm trying to say, but that's the only way I can get it out. Yeah, so to round off, 2018, been a pretty solid year. Sad to see the back of it, but then it's also exciting to see what next year's going to hold as well. Whatever everyone's doing New Year, I hope you have an amazing night. Just be safe and look after each other. Happy New Year. I'm going to be seeing friends, so that'll be an awesome one. Thanks for sticking with me this year, guys. Been awesome still having all this support and having this backing still. That's actually quite humbling. The fact that even though I've not been consistent, I've still got a following, so that means the world. So thanks everyone sticking for me. I'm looking forward to growing the channel next year. Don't go too silly on the drink though, because you know, you don't want to spend the new year hungover. That's not good for anyone. Yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below and stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year everyone, and be safe.